Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the very second video I have going on. First things first, everyone please say hi to Baron over here. Hi B. No, I did not get another dog. Trust me, I have 4. That's enough for me. But I am at my cousin's house right now and I'm just helping them, transition and move. So I'm here at their house. B's keeping me company. You're probably gonna see him. He's like just totally looking at me. You're gonna probably see him in the video a couple of times, but okay, can I film? Can I film please? Look at him, he's just like staring at me. So back to the video at hand. This video is gonna let you guys know one of the biggest changes I did to help me lose the weight that I have so far. So I have become a pescatarian recently, and if you guys don't know what a pescatarian is, it's kind of like a vegetarian, except you do eat seafood. So you don't eat any red meat, like the steaks, chicken, pork, none of that. But you do eat seafood still. So why did I transition into being a pescatarian? So there are a couple of different reasons as to why I decided to be a pescatarian. One reason is, in the past I have done the whole diet thing. I've done the diet pills. I've done the no eating of carbs and eating nothing white. Counting, I think all the calories, all the fats, all the sugars. I've done all of that, and it did work. Like those things did work for like the meantime, and like very, very temporarily, but I went back to doing exactly what I did. So this time I knew I wanted to try something just completely different, something really drastic. And that's what I did. I wanted to try something that was out of the box, that was unexpected, because who knows, trying something new, you never know, could always inspire you to do other things, or it could really help out and keep that motivation going in you. And this definitely has. With my scenarios in the past, I would cut things back, but never really out. So I would probably hold out for maybe a couple of weeks and then I would just go back to doing what I was doing. So, I just wanted something completely different. I mean, that's like one of the main things. But the main reason is because I got inspiration from my dad. He didn't tell me to do this, but he inspired me because he does it himself. So he had to stop eating meat just for some health reasons. And so he cut the meat out. He does eat seafood every once in a while during the week. And he has been doing great. He's lost the weight. He's still active. He still works out. He still works. And he looks great. Like I've never seen him look as good as he does this time in his life than he has like in the past. So I'm really proud of him for actually doing that, because my dad would eat meat 24/7 when I was a little girl, and that's what we grew up with. I am Filipino, and in my culture we have a lot of heavy foods, and a lot of our main dishes does have meat in them. Even breakfast stuff, I would wake up in the morning to my mom cooking bacon or tocino or linguiça, and that's what I was just used to. And I love those foods because they are like home cooked food, from my mom. And then we would also have lunch, or we would also have dinner. My family was the type of family where we would have dinner every single night. And with that, my mom would make, a hearty dinner. We wouldn't do like just the salads or cut back on, or, kind of like do the light stuff. That's just not how we did it, and everything she cooks is like freaking amazing, trust me. So I knew that was going to be one of the hardest things I would have to like really kind of face, is that, when my mom's around or when we have family parties and stuff, I knew that I would have to have some willpower. But my dad was able to do it. He's still doing it till this day, and he's been doing it for a couple of years now. So I was like, you know what? If my dad can do it, the man who like literally ate meat 24/7, then I know I could do it. And so he was the main inspiration for me doing this. Now, when I transitioned into this, I knew that there was gonna be like a lot of good, a lot of bad. And with all of those situations, I had to figure out how to handle it myself, and it's like you have to find that willpower, like deep inside you. So let's start off with the bad stuff. Okay, so my foot is like falling asleep here. So the bad things with being in this whole new lifestyle change for me was to learn that there are other foods out there besides meat. You know, when you're a girl like me who grew up in a family where all we do is literally have meat in all of our dishes, it was hard to really find the other foods out there and think outside of the box that involves other types of protein. You know, there's protein in so many different types of foods, plants, obviously the seafoods and everything. And I just had to open my mind to that and really do that research and understand what protein was good for me if I'm not eating that meat. And so when, you know, we would have like barbecues, or when we went camping this past summer and like dinners and stuff, the hard thing was that I had to like do my own searching. You know what I mean? So like for camping, I had to go out and just pack my own stuff, you know, just to make sure I had food to eat, because I don't want to leave that responsibility to anyone else. Same thing is when we went to restaurants, I would always have to look on the menu and look and see, okay, what dishes, you know, are either vegetarian dishes or just seafood dishes. And I would go for those ones instead of, you know, the main, you know, meat dishes that you mostly see. So I think just doing a little bit more research was the hard thing for me, is because I'm so accustomed to one thing. Another hard thing is if you're around it, you know, my boyfriend, he loves meat. I mean, you know, we both love meat, but he, you know, he loves his meat still. I would never transition this whole new lifestyle onto him. But when he would come home with like, you know, fast food type stuff, or, you know, when we would go to like Texas Roadhouse or a restaurant or whatever, and he would get the dishes that I love, I think that was a hard thing, is to kind of have that willpower and to understand that, you know, there's going to be situations where he's going to have something that I am totally craving, but I can't have it because I'm doing the whole pescatarian life. So kind of turning the other cheek, especially when it smells so good, was a big thing. But those were like the main things I would probably say that was really hard for me. You know, just doing my own research in situations, and then also, you know, just turning the other cheek when I see, you know, the different foods and stuff. But, you know, it's temptation, right? It's just how you handle it. Good things though about this is that I got to discover different types of foods that are out there. I've learned that there are so many other dishes that have protein in them, and that it's not just all meat. And I love finding those dishes, creating those dishes, and just like learning new things about this. I thought it was gonna be really hard and difficult, but I did my research on the internet. So like Google, I found it on blogs, on Instagram, YouTube. So I had that capability to look up if I had questions, or I can email someone, message someone on Instagram, whatever. Facebook pages were a huge thing for me too. I loved learning all about that because it's something new, you know, and once I started to get in that mode of like cooking my own dishes, eating seafood, or eating more greens and more salads, I really started to see a difference in myself. I felt like I wasn't eating too heavily like I was before, and my energy definitely has changed. I think I wasn't like, after I would eat a meal today, I don't feel lazy and lethargic like I did before. That to me, that's a huge plus, that my energy level has definitely increased. And then also my mood. I think my mood has really changed for the better as well. So I think the discovery part, learning, cooking different dishes, and then just me feeling so much better about myself, my energy level, everything, it really has helped me embrace this, and I love it. That is my video. Hopefully you guys enjoy this, and it gives you guys a little bit of an insight as far as what my struggles were, what I love, don't love. I'm also gonna go ahead and put this on my new blog, which I hope you guys will check out the link down below. Do not forget to follow me on all of my social medias, and until my next video, guys, mwah, bye.